Hello, cozy gamers, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's your boy Skater Chris _YT, aka Christian, and today we are here to talk about more Witchbrook news. So, as I've been doing some more research about Witchbrook, honestly, there's really not that much information. There are some Oracle posts, and honestly, they're a bit lengthy, and honestly, they're a bit like subtle. So I was like, you know what, we could just skip all that today. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. So one of the main things I want to see if the game will have combat, and luckily one of the devs has spoke on it and said unfortunately there will be no combat in the game. Now it is a bit disappointing because in this game we are been dealing with magic, learning new spells, potions, all that stuff. So of course since it is set in the school, you kind of want to have your little Hogwarts moment and do like combat stuff like that. But unfortunately, that will not be the case. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure there's still other cool stuff we'll be able to get to do once we find out that information, of course. And also, another thing I did notice is that in the forums on Reddit, seems like a lot of people are very upset, which is, I totally understand, about the game being delayed. And it seems like there's no gameplay still being released out, honestly, which makes a lot of sense. So initially, the game was supposed to come out winter 2025. Now, with winter 2025, it could be either like mid to late November to like anytime during December. But honestly, from what the devs are saying, since they said that they don't do any crunch, they're currently not doing any crunch mode, like they do the work whenever they can, that they never really had any plans to kind of like, I guess, release anything, because I guess it wasn't in their timeline. So a lot of people are just like, they're just going off. They're like, well, what's going on? Where's the gameplay? When's it supposed to come out? And the devs are just saying, hey, potentially we may have something, potentially, we are working on something. So honestly, we really don't know what's going on. So, I know a lot of people are definitely upset right now. Hey, I'm honestly not upset. It is a bit sad though, because I did want to play the game, when it came out, like, last year. But, sometimes things change. Luckily there are other Cozy Farm games coming out, such as Star Sand Island. So, until Witchbrook come out, you guys could like play that, or, maybe play Resident Evil, whatever other game until this game comes out. So from time to time, I will leave updates for you guys on whatever's going on. So there are some field oracles. Let me know if you guys want me to do a deep dive on that, or if you guys want me to like just do it based on the videos that we've seen so far. Because honestly, it's like a lot of the information is very subtle, and because they don't really talk about what's what, is just like whatever I can say can be subject to change. So I try not to go into detail about the Oracle stuff like that. But if you guys want me to talk about that, definitely let me know. And what's your thoughts on the delay of the game? Do you think that it could potentially come out this year, potentially be delayed, since that's the word that's going around? Like, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments, and let me know if you guys would want me to speak on other games like Star Sand Island, give my review on that, or Moonlight Peaks. I recently just played a demo on that. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Unfortunately, again, no combat, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure this game will have some pretty cool other interesting stuff. So I want to say, guys, just hang in there, hang in there. It's okay to be upset, but just definitely be ready for when this game come out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.